So I picked up the Ray-Bans Meta Transition glasses because everyone told me they were awful. So I had to go ahead and pick them up and, well, see how they looked. And also see how they acted. So I went outside. I know I touched grass. And I walked around a crap ton. I went on a walk. I went on a hike. I know my size would not always indicate that, but I did go on a hike. I did go on a walk. And it was a very sunny day. Right now, where I live, it's like 90 degrees every single day. So I got plenty of time walking around with these transitional glasses and also going ahead and driving around. Now, driving around, if you don't know what the transitionals, they do not actually go dark when you are driving. Even if the sun is pointing directly at you when you're driving, even if they're blocking your eyes and going crazy, it's not going to actually pop up and it's not going to start turning dark on you. It's going to remain the simple, clear color, as you can see right here, which I am in the house right now. And it's going to continue to have this throughout the whole entire drive, no problem at all. But when I was hiking and I was also going ahead and walking around, I did a couple of trails. I will tell you right now, again, based on my usage, everyone's different. Did it really get dark? Not much at all. I mean, it wasn't as clear as it is now, and you can see right now, these are super clear. I mean, you can see my eyes without any problems at all. Being a glasses person, I've worn glasses my whole entire life. I've always, used transitional lenses, and I know that these lenses actually have the old version of the transitions, not the newer version. We can control it with your smartphone and, technology, okay? Science. Nonetheless, though, these are weird. They get dark. They do. But it's not like normal glasses that get dark. I like them, but it's, again, like I've always said when it comes to these glasses, whether you get the transitions, the sunglasses, whatever the case, it's all about knowing what you're getting into. And I didn't really have much problem with them. They block off the sun, which is what they're supposed to do when they transition. From the sun, obviously, get darker. They don't get as dark as my other glasses have in the past, where, again, these aren't transitionals, but usually with the typical prescription transitions, they get super dark. I mean, we're talking about to a point where they look like sunglasses. These don't. These get somewhat dark, but it's not to a point where you feel like you're wearing sunglasses outside. Now going from that dark to light, you start to see it once you get back in the car, and it does start to kind of go back up to clear levels. It's not too crazy, like speed-wise, but it's also not very slow. It's kind of like intermediate. It transitions very well from one environment to the other environment. Would I recommend you get transitions? It really does depend on your use case. For example, if I didn't go on hikes or walk around trails and I just went from my room to a car, out, I don't know, going to a job, doing something, coming back home, doing it again and again, just kind of getting that same lifestyle where I'm never out for more than a period of time in the sun, probably not, to be honest. It is nice, but at the same time, when you're driving, they don't do it. They don't give you any UV protection, not UV protection. They don't give you any like sunglass protection while you're driving. Now, of course, your windshield does, and there's other things, factors there. But overall wise, I don't see the hatred for them. I really don't. I think that they do what typical transitional glasses do. They just don't get as dark as other transitional glasses do. And I think that's really the biggest, I guess, problem for people. I don't know. Again, I've seen so many different videos of people hating on these, and a lot of them have come down to the simple fact of, well, they don't get as they're not like the new transitional glasses. They're an old kind of transitional glasses and they don't do A, B, C, D, E, F, G right. I'm more of a basic. I've used transitionals my whole entire life, and I really don't see any difference between these and how I normally use them. Like, it's just a very basic science when it comes to these glasses. It goes from light to dark. Light to dark. The sun indicates your glasses. It's pretty much that simple. I can still see fine with them. I did see some people complain going from, for example, outside to inside your house. It doesn't transition as fast. And again, like I said, it's not the fastest process possible. It's kind of an intermediate process, which I don't really have a problem with it at all. It's, again, the same concept of using transitions. If I go out walking, right, and then I go to a store right away, once I get in the store, I'm still going to have what looks like sunglasses on. But the next couple minutes to 5-10 minutes, you're going to slowly start to see that these transitions will slowly get clear. And then once I leave the store, they'll be completely clear. I go out in the sun again, they get dark, and the process continues. That's the point of the transitional lenses, right? So, again, I've watched a crap ton of videos because I wanted to kind of be more educated on this subject of what's wrong with it, and I don't really have a problem. I guess if you're expecting it to be like the new transitional lenses, within seconds you go from light, dark, clear, dark, clear, dark, then you're going to be disappointed. But if you're just used to typical transitional lenses and use them in your life, you're going to be pretty happy. They're exactly what you would expect them to be. That's what I'll say about these. But tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.